Well, jumping into the fray as far as this burn the Quran day goes with this self-appointed pastor, okay? So let me say from the outset that, you've heard it all by now on the mainstream media that, basically government officials in high places such as Hillary Clinton, General Petraeus in the military and so on have spoken out against this. And I rarely ever find myself in agreement with particularly those two figures. But let me put it this way. All this will do is to inflame hatred around the globe. And it is an extremely stupid thing to do. The Constitution provides for free speech, including the free speech of that self-appointed reverend, and he is absolutely free to do so. Whether it is wise to do so is another question, and basically I'm exercising my right to free speech tonight in order to tell this man that he is wrong, that he shouldn't be inflaming hatred, because he is basically no better than the extremists that he is criticizing and that he hates. So let me give you a few tidbits about this man. And I'll post a link to an article in Der Spiegel magazine about him and his congregation, his former congregation in Germany, that is, just to let you know how extreme he actually is. Basically before Terry Jones was condemned by the White House and the military commanders in Afghanistan for his planned international burn the Quran day, he was a pastor at an evangelical church that he founded in 1980 in Cologne, Germany. Jones grew that congregation in Germany to about 1,000 people. But his radical and hate-filled speeches and preachings eventually got him expelled from that church. According to the German magazine Der Spiegel, Jones ruled the church like a tyrant, even as his sermons became increasingly Islamophobic and hateful, prompting his congregation to kick him and his wife out of the church last year. Various witnesses gave Spiegel Online consistent accounts of the Joneses' behavior. The pastor and his wife apparently regarded themselves as having been appointed by God, meaning opposition to them was a crime against the Lord. Terry and Sylvia Jones allegedly used these methods to ask for money in an increasingly insistent manner, as well as making members of the congregation carry out work. Jones became increasingly radical as the years went by, former associates say. At one point, he wanted to help a homosexual member to pray away his sins. Later, he began increasingly to target Islam in his sermons. And on, Basically, Terry Jones is a fundamentalist, an extremist, no different from the people that he hates and that he wants to eliminate. Nobody should fall for this crap. It is unacceptable in a civilized society. That's all I have to say about it tonight. And the press shouldn't be hyping this up into some kind of a global international incident either, by the way. Let the guy have his say, but then also let other people have their say throughout the community, what they think about this person, what they think about these extreme beliefs. Because I bet you, and I'm not a Christian. I'm basically an atheist slash whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't belong to any kind of religion. This goes too far, okay? He has the right to speak under our Constitution. But basically what this does is it inflames hatred all around. And all it's going to do is just cause more extremism, I mean, what else is this going to lead to? Burn all the books that anyone has written that he doesn't like. Let's get rid of mathematics because Arabs and people from the Muslim world invented that. Let's get rid of all that. And another comparison I could make is, I don't even want to make it. It's called Godwin's Law, okay? Many of you know what that means. It means I don't want to employ the Nazi comparison here. But this kind of intolerance should not be tolerated by any American here. Let's not go down this path, okay?